something is happening in the waters and skies around Taiwan that most people never see reported. China has spent decades quietly building one of the most diverse and layered military arsenals in history, and much of it is now positioned within striking distance. The full picture is more advanced, more layered, and more deliberate than almost anyone realizes. This is what the arsenal actually looks like. DF-21D anti-ship ballistic missile. Developed by China's rocket force, the DF-21D is specifically engineered to destroy large surface warships. It carries a maneuverable re-entry vehicle and is guided by satellite and radar targeting in its terminal phase. What makes it strategically significant near Taiwan is its ability to hold US carrier strike groups at risk from mainland launch sites. It fundamentally reshaped naval planning in the Pacific. DF-26, Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile. The DF-26 is a dual-capable intermediate-range ballistic missile that can strike both land and naval targets at ranges exceeding 3,000 kilometers. Known informally as the Guam Killer, it gives China the ability to threaten major US military installations beyond the immediate Taiwan Strait. Units assigned to this system have been publicly exercised by the PLA rocket force multiple times in recent years. DF-17 Hypersonic Glide Vehicle. The DF-17 delivers a hypersonic glide vehicle capable of maneuvering at speeds exceeding Mach 5 during its descent. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, its unpredictable flight path makes interception significantly more difficult for existing missile defense systems. China publicly displayed the DF-17 during its 2019 National Day Parade. It is assessed by US defense analysts as a primary threat in any Taiwan Strait contingency scenario. CJ-10 Land Attack Cruise Missile. The CJ-10 is a subsonic land attack cruise missile capable of striking hardened targets deep inside Taiwan's territory. Launched from ground-based mobile platforms, it follows terrain-hugging flight profiles that complicate radar detection. With a reported range of around 2,000 kilometers, it can reach targets across the entire island from mainland positions. PLA ground forces maintain mobile CJ-10 batteries across eastern China's military districts. HQ-9 Surface-to-Air Missile System. The HQ-9 is China's primary long-range surface-to-air missile system, designed to deny adversary aircraft access to protected airspace. Broadly comparable in role to the Russian S-300, it has been deployed across coastal military zones facing Taiwan. Its acquisition radar and engagement systems can simultaneously track and engage multiple targets. China has continued to upgrade the HQ-9 into improved variants, including the HQ-9B with extended range, HQ-16 medium range SAM system. The HQ-16 is a medium-range surface-to-air missile system designed to defend against aircraft, helicopters, and cruise missiles at lower altitudes. It fills the layered air defense gap between short-range point defense systems and long-range platforms like the HQ-9. The system is mobile and road transportable, allowing rapid repositioning during military exercises. PLA ground forces have regularly deployed the HQ-16 during large-scale drills near the Taiwan Strait. J-20 Stealth Fighter. The J-20 is China's fifth-generation stealth multi-role fighter, the first of its kind in Asia. Developed by Chengdu Aircraft Corporation, it uses low observable design features and internal weapons bays to reduce radar cross-section. The aircraft is equipped with long-range air-to-air missiles and is designed to penetrate contested airspace. the PLA Air Force has been expanding J-20 production and deployment to Eastern Theater commands that directly face Taiwan. J-16 Multi-Role Strike Fighter. The J-16 is a twin-engine, two-seat multi-role strike aircraft capable of carrying a wide variety of air-to-air and air-to-surface weapons. It is derived from the Soviet Su-27 family, but incorporates significant Chinese avionics and weapons integration. The J-16 has been one of the most frequently identified aircraft in Chinese Air Force incursions into Taiwan's air defense identification zone. It can carry anti-radiation missiles, making it effective against radar installations. Su-30 MKK, Su-35 fighters. China operates Russian-built Su-30 MKK and Su-35 fighters alongside its domestic aircraft. The Su-35 in particular is a highly maneuverable, supercruise-capable aircraft with an advanced phased array radar. These platforms add range and firepower to China's Eastern Theater Air Forces. Both types have participated in exercises simulating combat operations in the Taiwan Strait region and have been regularly deployed during PLA military drills around the island. H-6K Strategic Bomber. The H-6K is a modernized variant of China's long-serving H-6 bomber, powered by Russian turbofan engines and capable of carrying 6 CJ-20 air-launched cruise missiles. It significantly extends China's ability to strike targets far beyond Taiwan, including US bases in the Pacific. The PLA Air Force regularly flies H-6K sorties around Taiwan, often passing through the Bashi Channel south of the island in a demonstrated show of reach. KJ-500 Airborne Early Warning Aircraft. The KJ-500 is China's most advanced operational airborne early warning and control aircraft. Equipped with an active electronically scanned array radar housed in a rotating disc above the fuselage, it provides real-time battle management over vast areas of ocean and airspace. In a Taiwan contingency, KJ-500s would coordinate incoming strike packages and track defending aircraft simultaneously. Multiple units are operated by the PLA Air Force's Eastern Theater aviation assets. YT-20 Strategic Transport. The Y-20 is China's indigenous heavy strategic airlifter, comparable in class to the American C-17. With a payload capacity exceeding 60 tons, it enables rapid deployment of troops, armor, and supplies across the region. In an amphibious scenario involving Taiwan, the Y-20 would form the backbone of airborne logistics. China has been accelerating Y-20 production and has formally assigned fleets to theater commands that would be involved in any Taiwan operation. Type 055 Destroyer. The Type 055 is China's most powerful surface warship, a large destroyer displacing around 13,000 tons and carrying 112 vertical launch cells. It is capable of engaging aircraft, submarines, and surface vessels simultaneously while also providing fleet air defense. Analysts classify it as a cruiser by Western standards. Multiple Type 055 hulls are now active with the PLA Navy's Eastern and Southern Theater commands, directly relevant to any Taiwan Strait operation. Type 052D Destroyer. The Type 052D is China's primary multi-mission destroyer, equipped with a 64-cell universal vertical launch system capable of firing anti-ship, land attack, anti-submarine, and surface-to-air missiles. It forms the numerical backbone of China's modern destroyer force. Dozens of Type 052D units are now commissioned and regularly operate in the waters surrounding Taiwan. Their presence during exercises has been consistent and increasing in frequency over recent years. Type 071 Amphibious Transport Dock. The Type 071 is a large amphibious transport dock capable of carrying a battalion-sized landing force along with hovercraft, armoured vehicles and helicopters. It represents the core of China's current amphibious assault capability. Multiple Type 071 ships have participated in exercises simulating amphibious landings conducted by the PLA Navy and Marine Corps. Each vessel can sustain combat landing operations over extended periods without immediate port access. Type 075 Amphibious Assault Ship. The Type 075 is China's first purpose-built helicopter carrier and assault ship, displacing approximately 40,000 tons. It is designed to carry dozens of helicopters and landing craft, enabling over-the-horizon amphibious assault operations. 3 Type 075 vessels have been commissioned, and their construction pace has been notably fast. Defense analysts identified the Type 075 fleet as a critical enabler of any large-scale amphibious operation against Taiwan's coastline. Type 093 Shang-class nuclear submarine. The Type 093 is China's current frontline nuclear-powered attack submarine, designed to sink surface warships and conduct covert undersea operations. In a Taiwan conflict, it would serve to interdict naval reinforcements and establish undersea dominance in the Strait approaches. While quieter than its predecessors, it remains assessed as less capable than US or Russian equivalents. China continues improving the platform, with upgraded Type 093B variants reportedly entering service. Type 039A B Yuan-class submarine. The Yuan-class is China's most capable conventional submarine, incorporating air-independent propulsion that allows it to remain submerged for significantly longer periods without surfacing. It is difficult to detect acoustically and capable of firing torpedoes and anti-ship cruise missiles. China operates the largest fleet of AIP-equipped submarines in the world. Yuan-class boats regularly conduct patrols in the South China Sea and East China Sea, waters directly surrounding Taiwan. Type 022 Hubei Fast Attack Craft. The Type 022 is a wave-piercing catamaran missile boat carrying 8 YJ-83 anti-ship missiles on a stealthy, low-profile hull. It is fast, difficult to detect on radar, and designed for swarming attacks in littoral waters. China operates over 80 of these vessels, making it the largest fleet of missile boats in the world. Their primary operational environment, shallow island-dense waters, matches exactly the geography of the Taiwan Strait. YJ-12 anti-ship cruise missile. The YJ-12 is a supersonic anti-ship cruise missile capable of being launched from aircraft, including the H-6K and J-16. It approaches targets at high speed and low altitude, significantly compressing the reaction time available to defending ships. Its combination of speed and range makes it one of the most capable anti-ship weapons in China's arsenal. It is designed specifically to overwhelm the missile defense systems aboard US carrier strike group escorts. YJ-18 anti-ship cruise missile. The YJ-18 is a submarine-launched anti-ship cruise missile with a significant range advantage over older Chinese naval weapons. It travels subsonically for most of its flight before transitioning to a supersonic sprint in its terminal phase, making interception harder. It can be fired from both submarine torpedo tubes and surface vessel vertical launch systems. The YJ-18 gives China's undersea forces a credible standoff anti-surface strike capability relevant to any naval blockade scenario. PL-15, long-range air-to-air missile. The PL-15 is China's most advanced beyond visual range air-to-air missile, featuring an active electronically scanned array seeker and a range exceeding 200 kilometers in its extended export variant. It is carried internally by the J-20 and externally by the J-16. The PL-15 is assessed to outrange or match the USAIM 120D in certain parameters. Its deployment fundamentally shifts beyond visual range combat dynamics in any Taiwan Strait air engagement. CM-8 02 AKG air-to-ground missile. The CM-802 AKG is a precision-guided air-to-surface missile derived from China's YJ-8 family, capable of striking hardened land targets with high accuracy. It can be carried by naval and land-based strike aircraft and uses a combination of inertial navigation and imaging infrared guidance. In a Taiwan scenario, it would be used against hardened infrastructure, radar installations, and military facilities. It has been confirmed in PLA inventory through multiple public defense exhibitions. WZ 7 High Altitude Reconnaissance Drone. The WZ-7, also known as Soaring Dragon, is China's high-altitude long-endurance reconnaissance drone, capable of sustained surveillance at altitudes above 18 kilometers. It provides real-time intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance coverage over wide maritime and land areas. In the Taiwan context, it would support real-time targeting for missile strikes and monitor defensive movements. China has been deploying high-altitude drones along its eastern seaboard with increasing regularity. TB001 Twin-Tailed Scorpion Drone. The TB001 is a medium-altitude long-endurance combat drone capable of carrying precision-guided munitions and loitering for extended periods over a target area. It has been confirmed in PLA service and publicly displayed. The TB001 can carry out surveillance, strike, and electronic warfare missions. Its presence in PLA inventories near the Taiwan Strait adds a persistent, low-cost strike option to China's existing layered arsenal of more expensive precision weapons. DF-15 B Short-Range Ballistic Missile. The DF-15B is a solid-fueled short-range ballistic missile with a range of approximately 600 kilometers and high accuracy. It is deployed in large numbers by PLA rocket force brigades, positioned opposite Taiwan, and constitutes the primary short-range ballistic strike option against the island. During exercises following the 1995-96 Taiwan Strait crisis, China fired DF-15 predecessors into waters near Taiwan. The system has since been significantly upgraded and proliferated across Eastern Theater units. PHL-03 Multiple Launch Rocket System. The PHL-03 is China's heavy multiple launch rocket system, firing 300mm rockets to ranges of up to 150 kilometers. It can saturate large areas or concentrate fires on specific targets using precision-guided munitions. In an amphibious scenario, PHL-03 systems would be used to suppress coastal defenses and degrade Taiwan's defensive positions in preparation for landing operations. The system is operated by PLA, Ground Force Artillery Brigades, assigned to the Eastern Theater Command. The Y-9DZ is a dedicated electronic warfare aircraft derived from the Y-9 transport platform. It is equipped with systems capable of jamming radar networks, communications frequencies, and data links over large geographic areas. In a Taiwan conflict, suppressing the island's early warning radar network would be a primary objective. The Y-9DZ provides the PLA with an airborne electronic attack capability that complements ground-based jamming systems and cyber operations, already well documented in PLA doctrine. Beidou Navigation Satellite System. Beidou is China's indigenous global navigation satellite system, now fully operational with over 40 satellites. Unlike GPS, it operates entirely outside US control, making it unjammable by American countermeasures and immune to denial at the source. Every Chinese precision weapon system, from ballistic missiles to cruise missiles to guided bombs, depends on Beidou for targeting accuracy. Its completion fundamentally changed the precision strike equation for any PLA operation involving Taiwan or the surrounding region. SC-19 anti-satellite missile. The SC-19 is China's confirmed direct ascent anti-satellite weapon, demonstrated publicly in 2007 when it destroyed an aging Chinese weather satellite in orbit. In a Taiwan conflict, targeting communications and reconnaissance satellites supporting US and allied operations would be a high-priority strategic move. The SC-19 gives China a credible ability to degrade space-based assets that underpin modern military operations. Its existence has permanently elevated space as a war-fighting domain in any future Pacific conflict scenario. What has emerged near Taiwan is not a single threat, but a layered, interconnected system built over 3 decades of deliberate development. From hypersonic glide vehicles to satellite navigation, from stealth fighters to swarms of missile boats, China has assembled an arsenal designed for one specific strategic objective. Whether that arsenal is ever used is a political question. What it is capable of is now a military fact.